Hey, our indoor air handler grill is kind of beat up right there. We got a care and use manual right there. And we got our data plate right here. And our flue is properly supported right there. Okay. Our gas pipe is in the way going to the other water heater. This one, the other furnace. This one's a little close. So I'm not going to that's reasonably close, but that one, we got some distance and people want to work on it. Okay. This furnace is the evaporator coil. All right. We got a shallow P-trap. Okay. Most manufacturers don't like shallow P-traps. Okay. This is a high efficiency system. It's going to be using the 454B because it says only. Okay. So it runs harder and longer for less money. And so it's running for less energy. And it's running, but a byproduct of air conditioning is that it creates condensation. That's why when you go stop at the store for a pack of smokes and there's water underneath your car and you go like, hey man, there's water underneath my car, and you go like, your buddy goes, that's just the air conditioner, and everybody's like, yay, okay, go get your smokes. All right, so that's the way it works. Ours goes into the plumbing, and this plumbing pipe goes into the sewer system. So when this is running nice and long and hard and it's extracting all the heat out of the air and redistributing it, okay, it's holding the water in the coils, and then when it turns off, all the water drops. And the water drops and it comes down here, and it comes down here, down this shallow trap. And that is like a roller coaster. The last car follows the first, and it's not self-cleaning, but it's self-clearing. And so swoosh, and then all the water jumps on down and goes on out, and then it leaves this open. And this is supposed to be open, by the way. This is a vent pipe. And this is supposed to be closed. This is a clean-out pipe. And so we don't have our caps on there. It's kind of too soon for that. But with this pipe, the water just goes swoosh. And then the sewer gases migrate back up here, back into the coils. Okay. And then when it kicks back on, then it distributes all the noxious gases and fumes and pathogens and all those kinds of things, and distributes them all through the house. You'll never smell it because it's going to be so diffused. But that's why we want a deep P-trap. That is the reason why we want a deep P-trap. So we don't have a deep P-trap, and we're going to have, and so that whole story comes into play now. I can tell that story because we don't have a deep P-trap. And we should have a cap right here. And this should be left open. A lot of times I come, it's the other way around or whatever. No, this should be left open, and this should be capped off. And we got shallow P-trap. And that's our air conditioning system. Now, this is with the air duct. Do you think it's kinked and restricted? I do. Okay, and we got the webbing. That's like a cheap pair of underwear. Nylon, is that going to cut into your air duct? It is. Is this strap that's holding up the air conditioning system, is that going to cut into your air duct? You bet. Is that going to leak? It will. Oh, you didn't come out very good. Let's turn the micro off. A little better. Not a lot better. Okay, coming along here, we got air conditioning piping in direct contact with the air duct. We've got air duct in contact with other air duct. All these things we're not supposed to be having. No saddles. See if I can get a picture of that so I can use that as an illustration. Nice. It's got some nice real estate there. Okay. Think this duct is all twisted in contact with the gas pipe and twisted and restricted. Look at that. This is our April air, but it's not April air because it's a Braun, but it's our fresh air induction fan. And these guys have a filter in them too. Oh, and our filters are going to be right here. Got these suitcase buckles. And it's not in there yet. Hello? Anybody home? Okay. But we're going to be looking for it. And we're going to be looking for that filter too. This guy's twisted like a snake. This guy's twisted like a snake. Look at that. Okay. Look at that guy all twisted and stuff. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Where am I looking? Right there. That guy all twisted around. And then air duct touching air duct, and we don't have saddles. And then look at how it makes that bend. Right. Look how it makes that bend right there. Is that all going to be restricted and stuff? You bet. This is meta. Palm bracing. I think I called it palm blocking before. Restricted, those corners. Look at all these corners. This air duct is just, man, they put that in just any kind of way. Check this stuff out. And I get it. We don't have a lot of attic space. For the size of this house, we don't have a lot of attic. Okay, we built up. And so now we got 4,000 square foot of living space, and we got enough attic for a 1,500 square foot house, and all of everything's just crammed up in here, and that's just a little less than ideal in my book. And everything that I spoke about the other one, I mean, this is all twin stuff, except that this one has the gas piping that's in the way. Come up here. My world famous illustration. I don't want people stepping on my gas pipe. Do you want people? Well, here. I don't want people stepping on my gas pipe. Do you want people stepping on your gas pipe? Okay, so there you go. Never get tired of that joke. Look at that air conditioning lines. Okay, and look at all the air conditioning piping in direct contact with the air duct. That's just crazy. You know that's going to sweat. You just know it. Now this is the time when I like to say thank you, dear client, for your trust in your business. Those things mean the world to my family and I. And if you think I did you a solid, a good Google review means a lot to a small businessman like me. We need a cover plate on that GFCI right there. And for my YouTube nation out there, all 12 of you. 13. Okay. Thank you, Garland. Okay. Garland, Texas. Just got my 14th follower. Well, there's a like button down there. Just go ahead and just stab that like button. You know how it works. And, you know, if you've got YouTube insomnia, I'm told that my smooth, mellow FM radio voice can cure that. Can put you right to sleep. So just hit that follow down there, or you know, maybe it's a join or something. I don't know what it is. It won't cost you anything. I don't have any pay features. I don't do anything. These videos are from my client. And like I said, thank you, dear client, for your trust and your business. And if you got any questions, you know you can call me. All right? You know I like to talk. You figured that out already. So just call me and we can talk about your house. And general questions and stuff like that, you know, YouTube can y'all can comment, you know, if you like, you know, but you know, as far as particulars about my client's business, I kind of keep it kind of close in for my clients. So these are the treacherous, dangerous stairs. I hope I make it down. Oh my goodness, I gotta go back up the other side. I've got provisions hiding up there.